Tire recycling process explained.
In this process, large or easily identifiable items that are not part of the recyclable stream, cardboard, large plastic items, are manually removed. Manual sorting helps ensure higher quality recyclables. Baling involves compressing materials like paper, plastic, cardboard, and aluminum into large blocks or bales. Manufacturing reduces the demand for virgin resources, conserving energy and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The newly manufactured products are distributed to consumers through retail outlets.
What an incredible video. So this is how Bungie is doing it. Destiny 2.
Don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me.
For those of you who don't know, I recently became your average Destiny 2 player. And as one person already said, the average Destiny player either is a father of three or a 20-year-old rotting in his basement. And guess which one of those I am? But to prove to you I'm a real Destiny 2 enthusiast, I even have a wallpaper. That's right, a moving wallpaper of Beyond Light. Now, I personally know that I'm addicted to at least 5 things. But if you asked me that same question a few months ago, I would have definitely said 6. But apparently, I've cured one of my 6 addictions. July 15, 2025. A highly anticipated new expansion for Destiny 2 just got released, and it is called The Edge of Fate. The day it all went downhill. So on that fateful day, an expansion that's currently sitting with only 43% of positive user reviews got released. I knew the game was doomed. I mean, Destiny's always been in this constant loop of we're so back and it's so over. But honestly, since Heresy got released, the game's been getting a lot of W's, so something like this was bound to happen. But I'm not here to just say boo-hoo, the game sucks. I'm here to actually explain why it sucks. So let me make just a simple overview about this $40 piece of trash that ruined my hopes and dreams. So let me start with the campaign.
Intel, he mentioned there have been Elixni on Earth for centuries.
Wouldn't be the first kit you've stormed, hero, or the first house you've toppled.
There were few of us then, and survival barely eked out.
The broadcasts are coming from those giant minotaurs.
It's alright. You know, from narrative point of view, people are saying that the game is actually really good. But what's important to us Destiny gamers is gameplay. And then we got this thing. Whoever thought that it was a good idea to build a campaign around Sonic the Hedgehog should be fired immediately. I think it's more fun to play with a bucket filled with paint than with this ugly looking ball. And it's not even the concept of this ball that's really a bad thing, but it's just how much it's been overused. Whatever you do in this campaign, or on Kepler overall, you need to constantly be this stupid little ball. But alright, the campaign is only 8 hours long, and trust me when I say that this was the most positive part of this expansion. Meet the portal, the place in which instead of playing any type of seasonal content, you're going to play an activity that got released 7 years ago. Like, this thing just brought back 20 activities from the past, and every single one of them is at least 1 year old. And the worst thing about it is that you're probably going to replay those 20 activities over and over again until Renegades release. And then maybe, just maybe, in Renegades, they'll release something like Chamber of Starlight for you to repeat another 600 times. The point of this expansion is that there is no point, there's no endgame goals. You're literally just replaying the same activities so you get higher power level, so you could get higher tiered gear, which people don't even like, and repeat the process until your eyes start bleeding. They even introduced a new PvP game mode. Don't ever introduce anything new to PvP ever again, because this new game mode is locked behind new gear. You need to be fully equipped with new gear to play this. What? What was the point of me playing this game for 7 years if I cannot use my hard-earned weapons? But honestly, after witnessing how they butchered PvE, I feel like I don't even need new PvP maps. I don't need anything for PvP. Don't touch PvP, please! But now you have the most important part of any expansion, the raid. How was it? I honestly kinda liked the design choice for this raid. And I especially like that the raid's name stands for DP. Like, contest DP was crazy, man. Oh, contest? Did someone say contest? You wanna hear about the contest of the newest raid? Oh, of course, of course, of course. Meet the contest where people don't deal damage. Well, everything would have been fine if the activity wasn't filled with cheaters. Like, at least 70 fire teams that cleared the raid were literally cheating, and it was so obvious. And the worst thing about this whole raid, no matter what kind of sick combination you had of artifact, perks, exotics, and stats, you would still get outperformed by a, well, let's see, 7-year-old exotic weapon. Like, what? How is this fair? But at least the raid was fun, right? Well, if you think that way, then I have great news for you, because Bungie thought that the raid was so much fun that they decided to not only let you grind the activities that are 7-year-old, but they also made you replay the same raid on higher difficulties as well. Like, this whole update in a nutshell is just replaying the same things over and over again until you go blind and deaf. You know, I actually like the idea of tier 5 weapons, it's pretty cool, but I really don't like the idea of replaying creation for 730th time. Also, the new exotic is kinda meh. It does look cool though. Armor set is nice, finally a plus. And then there's also crossbow, which has been already exploited in many ways. Like, for an example. So, what else is there in this expansion? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They brought back Widow's Court and Midtown. They also brought back the coil. Oh, but at least this week, it's Arms Week, right? A event that's literally forcing you to use only one type of weapon every single day? And then they also award you with weapons of that same type, which you cannot even use in the new system, because they haven't been reprised. Like, explain to me, how is that even fair? So the only thing you're basically grinding for is a new hand cannon that works like a shotgun, and trace rifle, which no one is even talking about. But at least there are volatile mods that can cause random effects. Dude, I can't even look at this when I know that the last event was something like this. And this. And this. Dude, that event slapped. Oh yeah, and the soundtrack slaps. That I gotta say, soundtrack is really good. In conclusion, the Edge of Fate is all about replaying the 7-year-old activities on, of course, harder and harder difficulties. I'm gonna stick with PvP for this expansion, or I'm just gonna go play Destiny Rising. Like, you can even fish in this game.